Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, Jackie's Crafty Time. I'm getting a drink. I meant to do that before I hit record, but I already did. So, it is Sunday night, March 13th. It is 8:13-ish. If you are working on, I should say this before, if you're working on the Diamond Art Club mystery kit by Josephine Wall, that is what I'm working on. So just listen to my voice. You don't have to watch what I'm doing. And I don't even have my drills set up. You're going to see me. Sorry. Oh, I just hit you guys. Why is that like that? Okay, hold on. I'm going to pause you because something's off. Okay, I think I got it more sturdy now. All right. So, as I said, it was Sunday, March 13th, and I know I just did a whole WIP and chat about having a schedule and whatnot, and you're probably like, well, this is very not like a schedule, is it? Here's why. Let me find a color that has a lot that I can just focus on. That down arrow. Let's do that one for now. My son's hockey Day of Champions thing was this weekend, so yeah, I was busy pretty much with that all day. So let me go through what I'm using. I have just my white large Amazon tray that I'm using tonight. I don't know where this pen came from, and I know that's terrible. I think it was DAPH Creations or Gal Creations. If I can find it on Etsy, I'll link it in the comments below. I am using Amy's Sensible by Design putty in my single placer and multi-placer tonight. My cover minder / trash minder is also by Sensible by Design. That's all my trash so far from this kit. It's a cute little apple and I love it. I'm obsessed with these trash minders. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 so far and planning on getting so many more because I think they're super cute. Okay, anything else that I'm using right this second or tonight? No. I said this is Diamond Art Club's mystery kit. Okay, I think we're all good. We can get started. So as I was saying, let's start with this weekend. And I got a few stories from work. Yeah, it was the end of like our house league hockey. He still has hockey. Like the interlock hockey is still going on, which means like the teams that he plays all around the county. But yeah, let's talk about hockey parent etiquette. Because I feel that if my child, my son Alex, he's always been very respectful on ice, and I've always appreciated that. He's not the kid that is gonna like fight another kid or any of that. So last game, not today, let's go back to Saturday. So Saturday was basically just like a fun day. Like it didn't mean anything. It was just for them to play and have fun, and that's gonna bother me. Sorry, I don't like when it does that. I'm gonna get these ones out of the way first. So they're playing whatever. Our team has had its ups and downs, right? Like any team. Oh, why did I stick that right on the drill field? Did anybody just see that and just let me do it? Great. Oh man. Yeah, so we've had our ups and downs, and this team that we were playing on Saturday, the red team, like they're okay, like, but it's the parents that are like ridiculous. Like you would think these kids were playing in like the NHL Stanley Cup final, like ridiculously yelling and screaming and Like, not saying you can't cheer for your child, because I cheer for my son. If Alex makes a good play, I'm the first one up in the stands, like, good play, buddy, good job, you know? But to, like, constantly scream and be, like, insane about it is another thing. So, okay, no, I want to rewind even further to last weekend. So we're watching the game, and we're playing the same team again, and they're winning. It's like 3-0, then it gets to like 4-0, and they're still screaming, and like, you know, they have all these blowhorns and cowbells, and it's like, okay, like, you guys are up. It's the third period. Time to stop being like crazy, you know what I mean? Like, have a little bit of respect for the other team who is also children on the ice, right? No, they don't. Like, it's ridiculous. And the convener of the league has gotten so many complaints about these parents being, like, out of control. Like, it's sad that, I don't know, I would be embarrassed if that was, like, my kid. Like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain. I would be embarrassed if it was my parent, if I was the kid on the ice. You know what I mean? Now, there are some kids that don't know how to play the game. And I don't respect that either. Like, I've always taught Alex, you play hard, yes, but you also have sportsmanship. You also play the game properly. Like, no dirty hits, that's not okay. Like, stuff's gonna happen where you bump into a kid. And it's funny because when Alex, can you even see where I'm at? Oh, you guys can't even see. I'm coming up. It's fine. It's funny because, like, if Alex accidentally hits another kid, he will, like, wait and make sure, like, hey, you okay, bud? Like, meanwhile, I'm like, go, bud, go. Like, he always does that. And I've always loved that about him. Like, he's very respectful, he just wants to have fun and play the game, which, great. Like, that's what you're supposed to want to do. So we're on Saturday now, like this past Saturday, playing the same team, and our team decides to show up and, like, really play a good game, and they end up winning. They won their game against the same bad parent team, 4-0, right? So amazing, because I was like, oh my god, this is so exciting, and, like, I was clapping, not screaming or anything. And then the parents on the other team were, like, getting so upset and like, oh my god, ref, like, you didn't see that, blah, blah, blah. And then the one kid had, like, a really dirty hit at the end. And, like, it's kind of like his dad was just like, oh well, like, whatever. Now, there's one kid that's out of control on that team, and he's been thrown out multiple times. And I'm not going to use any names, because not that I think anybody watches these, but I'm not going to use names. But he is ridiculous. Like, I was sitting up in the stands, obviously that's where I sit to watch, with my mom and Addison, my daughter. And, like, this kid was on the ice, and I told my mom, I was like, if this kid hits Alex, like, there's gonna be a problem. Like, there better be a parent there to explain why they thought it was okay. Because Alex plays in a no contact league. Like, it's just house league. It's not even travel. Like, it's house league hockey. You need to calm down. Your kid is not going to the NHL. Like, it's okay. It's just okay for them to come out and have fun. Like, it's so stressful. Honestly, I can't even explain, like, the roller coaster of emotions that I go through. Because Alex has been in hockey since he was 3 years old. He went on the ice when he was 3. He was, like, tiny. And he's now 13. So, like, we've been around the arena for 10 years. And it's just so stressful. Oh, my God. I thought I was going to sneeze. I'm not. Okay, let me just... My eyes are going fuzzy. I'm so excited, guys. I want to get this mystery kit done and be over with it, because I don't love it. I love the image, like the top that's done up there. Love it. I hate this white with black symbols, so I'm not a fan. I think even if they did a mystery Spangler kit, I might not even get it, just because Excuse me, just because I really, really don't like it. Messes with my eyes. Oh, okay. Getting some fresh water. I've let my water game slip a bit this weekend, so I'm trying to play catch up now at 8 o'clock at night because my life is a mess. Anyways, so yeah, so they had their last game today. They won the first game against the one team, and then they played that bad parent team, and they lost, and that was fine. But like I said, if my kid acted like this one kid on the ice, I would have legit went down there and pulled him off the bench. Sorry, let me just see what's going on here. Why does my camera look so dark? Okay. I've always stressed it to Alex, like there was a really good saying, and I can't remember what it was. I have it on my Facebook, because I usually share it right in like September when hockey's gonna start up again. It was something about like, yeah, your kid may be the best or something, or it was this really long thing, but it was like talking about that's great that your kid can do all this, but at least I know my kid is coachable. It was some kind of meme. It was on one of like the hockey parents Facebook groups that I seen it, and I was like, that's so true. And I always told my son that, because he's like, I don't get all the goals. Like, he gets really down on himself. Like, oh, so and so on my team has like 10 goals. Well, I only have 2. But you know what? How many assists do you have? Because Alex likes to pass the puck. He likes to make the play. So I was like, but that's just as important, because if you weren't the guy that made the play to pass the puck, there'd be no goal. So, and I know Alex is super coachable. I know he's willing to listen. If they need him to play defense, he would play defense. If they needed him to play freaking goalie, he'd play goalie. Like, although I can't have a goalie kid. I really feel like I gotta sneeze, and it's like, it's just not coming out. Yeah, no, he played goalie once, like when he was in the Timbit League, very little, so like the little mini mites. And I can't. My heart can't handle a goalie. It's very stressful. Even watching like the moms that I know, their son is goalie or their daughter's goalie. Because there was a little girl who was goalie. She was really good too. It's stressful, like watching the parents, and like, oh my god. It's just, it is another, ow. That was my whole hand cracking open, sorry. I like whacked it on my desk. Oh, that hurt. Okay. Yeah, it's super stressful. So that was this weekend, and that's why, like, from last weekend, all the hockey we had, and like this weekend, I just did not have the brain power to like sit down and record. And I was like, I'll just put up whatever video I got, put it up there, and just deal with it after. And I did that. So, let's talk about work people. Specifically customers and problems I can't help a customer with. So the first customer person that called me was a lady. Okay, we were already super busy the night. Like, it was me, my coworker, and 2 people in cold deli. So 2 people hot deli, 2 people cold deli. Well, I had to pull one of the cold deli people over to our side, and she's one that works both hot and cold. And I was like, you need to come over here. We need to shut down Hotcase and like get that going. Okay, why does that look? Okay, no, it's just my eyes. We need to get that going, and then, like it's not. It's okay, hold on. My brain is like trying to rush all of my thoughts out at once. Oh, I was like, we need to get that going, get the dishes in the sink, because we're already behind, and I had just started seasoning chickens at like 5:30. Now, I normally season the chickens right when I get in just to get it done. Not that it's well, it is a terrible job, but I honestly don't mind it. I've been doing it like for a while now, so it doesn't bother me, and I have like my own little technique, and it's just easier if I do it. So I just scared the crap out of myself. If I seen a shadow, it was a shadow. It was the tip of my pen shadow up here. So yeah, that was great. Oh boy. All right, that's enough of that for tonight. So yeah, so I pulled her over and I was like, look, please do this. So while I'm seasoning, she's trying to shut down the case. Customers are still coming in asking for meal deal, like the chicken meal that we have. She's packaging that. Like, so I finally get chickens done, move on to dishes, start getting those caught up because I like to be out of the sink so Cold Deli can start washing down the slicers and everything. At 6:30 they'll have like one slicer fully shut down, and then later on they'll shut down the other one. I gotta stop saying it's gonna drive me nuts. I keep hearing it now. So I'm washing dishes, getting that done, and then I hear like the page, and it's like hot deli line 1, hot deli, and I was like, okay. Or no, sorry, no page. The closing manager came over with a paper, and she's like, hey, this person so and so called, said she got a meal deal, and said she got crispy chicken instead of a meal deal. And I'm like, well, there is no crispy chicken. That's impossible. Like, she couldn't have got that because we haven't been able to get it in on our truck. So then the closing manager's like, well, I don't know. She called in, said this. And then I'm thinking, like, why didn't you just page it to me, who works in this department and would be able to figure out what she got and what the problem was? I need to finish this because I'm working sideways, if you can see, because I'm left-handed, and it's very awkward. Oh, excuse me. This time change is going to screw me up. We had time change day today. So we lost an hour, right? Spring forward, yeah. So this will mess me up for like 3 days. All right. So she's like, well, I don't know. She said she got this, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, well, what do you want me to do? Like, I don't know what you're asking me. Like, are you asking me to give her a meal? Are you asking me to, like, what are you asking me? And she's like, well, fine. Do you want to call her? I said, yeah, because I don't know what the issue is. So I will call the number and figure it out. So I call the lady and I'm like, hi, this is, Hot Deli calling. I heard you called and there was an issue. Could you just tell me what it was? Because I'm not sure. So she's like, hi, yes, so I got the meal deal. And I should explain, the meal deal is one of our roasted chickens and 2 large sides. And she's like, and I got home and I got, what did she say she got? Oh, broccoli, which is like a broccoli and cheese sauce. And she's like, and I wanted wedges, but I didn't get wedges. And I was like, oh, like they forgot to put it in the bag? She goes, no, I got a box of chicken wings, like hot cooked chicken wings. And I'm like, and I'm thinking to myself, okay, so our wedges are $4.49, like the large size, or is it $5 now? No, I think it's $4.59 now. Yeah, prices are going up everywhere. Anyways, so she's like, yeah, I got wings. And I was like, and you got a chicken too? And she's like, yeah. And I was like, okay. I was like, so would you like to come back in for wings, or? And she's like, no, like my kids wanted wings, blah, blah, blah. And she's very upset about it and whatever. So I'm like, okay, well, like I can offer you, or my kids wanted wedges, not wings. And I was like, I can offer you wedges, like potato wedges, if you come back. And she's like, well, I'll be there tomorrow morning. Can I get them tomorrow morning? And I was like, yeah, sure. I can leave a note, whatever. And she's like, I want a refund. And I was like, I'll have to page you back to the closing manager on that. Like, I think it'll be fine, but just in case. So I did that. She did come in the next morning and got wedges for whatever reason in the morning. And she got her refund. So I hang up with her, I go back and talk to the closing manager, and I was like, okay, so this is what happened. She got wings, and then I was like, but honestly, if it's me, like, I win. Like a whole box of cooked wings, we weigh them, and where I work, stuff is so expensive. Like, it's ridiculous. So I'm like, the box of wings that she probably got was probably like, I'm gonna guess between 15 to $17. I don't think it'd be like 18 or 20, but I guess like 15 to 17. I'm not calling the store and telling you that I got wings instead. Like, it's not happening. So I asked, like, did she grab the boxes? Did you grab the box? She grabbed the box. She grabbed the other meal thing, put it on the counter, and then we bag it up and put the tag on the bag. So, yeah, I don't know. I was like, there's nothing we can do about that. So that was the first customer problem. Next one was a couple nights, or no, it was the next night, I believe, again with a chicken meal. So the other chicken meal is the exact same thing, but you can only get like a cold salad, a wedge or onion ring, a large wedge or a large onion ring, and the chicken. And it's $16.99. You get a pack of buns, and apparently you get reward points for buying it. I had no idea about the reward points, but it's all done at the cash anyways, and I'm not on cash. So I get the page. This is the one that they paged deli. They're like, hot deli, line 1, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay, I'll get it, like, no problem. So I go, I get it, and it's this sweet little old lady. Like, bless her heart, but like, there's nothing I can do for you. Why did you page me? She's like, oh, hi, like, I just wanted to let you know I was just in there. Did I put down the wrong one? No, I didn't. That was supposed to go there. I was just in there, and I just bought a chicken meal, and I was supposed to get the reward points, like 90 reward points, and I checked my receipt, and I only got one. And I was like, okay. And then she's like, yeah, but like, I really want my 89 other points. Getting a drink, guys. Hold on. Excuse me. I'm really trying to catch up on that water. And she's like, yeah, I really want my other 89 points. And I'm like, ma'am, there's nothing I can do for you. Like, I just make the chicken and sell the hot food. Like, I don't deal with the, like, that. I'll have to page you back to courtesy and see if they can go in your card and add them, or I don't know. I was like, honestly, I have no idea how the reward points work. We have nothing to do with it. So then I get off the phone with her, and then the girl's like, did she want you to add, like, one of the deli workers is like, did she think you could just add 89 points to her card? And I'm like, I guess, like, I don't know. I said, she's super sweet, like, little old lady, like, just, oh, man. I'm just like, no, I cannot, ma'am. Like, I do not have the power to give you, you're missing 89 rewards points. Okay, I think all up here is little arrows, and it's really bothering my eyes. I'm sitting at a really awkward angle, too, so that's going to start bugging me. But it is fine. It is officially March break here. Oh, that reminds me, I gotta go turn off my son's alarm. So the kids are off for a week from school, which is nice. I don't have to make lunches, like school lunches. Obviously, I'll make him lunch, but it won't be like, oh, I have to do this before school the night before. I really hate making lunches. Like, I'm sure I've talked about this before, but I am the worst. I start out, so like, after March break, lunches will be amazing. Like, I'll be on it. I'll be ready. I'll have a plan by next weekend. This is the lunches. It's going to be awesome. But somewhere towards the end of the week, no, I'll be over it. I'll be mad. I won't want to do it. I will think they're stupid. Like, I really, really dislike making school lunches. And I fell into this, like, rabbit hole one night. I was laying in bed, And I don't know if it was on like Facebook's ad, or you know how like you're just scrolling and like a video starts playing, and I'm just like, all right, like I'll watch it for a few seconds, whatever. So I was scrolling, watched the ad, whatever, and um it was like, watch me make my kids lunch for today. And I was like, okay, whatever, watch. It was this lady that, I don't know if you guys ever watched it, because it's just a weird thing that I thought I was the only one that would be like super fascinated by this. But it was like the bento lunches, and like there was hot ones, there was like lunches that I was like, can you make this for me? Like, can I have that as my lunch? I thought they were so good looking, I should say. But also like super time consuming, and I do not have the time in the morning to get up. And like this lady was making like the little sushi rolls with like the little cutout seaweed shapes, and I was like, you know what, lady, you go, because I'm not doing that. Where did I just see it? You guys can probably see all the down arrows and I can't, so there's that. I don't want to say what I think this is, but I think I know where I am in this canvas, and like I said, I really just don't like it. Like, I should stop saying that. I like the image. I don't like the white, full white background with black symbols. It messes with my eyes after a little bit, and I can't get used to it. I have about, let me see. So I'm using the Diamond Art Club release papers, which I can't remember what the size is. I actually looked it up. Oh wait, is it on the box? Yeah, so these are 14 by 20 centimeter release papers. So I probably have, I'm gonna say 8.5, because my bottom row isn't as wide as these ones. It's like half of that, so I'd say about 8 full sections, and then maybe like a little half corner one left to do. So if I can like actually just sit and focus on it, that would be great. I broke my no-buy this weekend because Diamond Art Club is evil. No, I'm just kidding. The Harry Potter Rainbow Crest came back in, and I wasn't going to buy it because I have it from a different seller. And I kept looking at it, and like, it's like, I don't need it because somebody gifted it to me. And then I was like, you know what? I could do a comparison video. I was like, maybe I'll do that. I could just, you know how like you make up a reason why you need a kit? Yeah, that's kind of what happened this weekend. And then they released a really cute small kit, small for Diamond Art Club. I think it was 33 by 33, maybe. I'll be unboxing it when it gets here. So I had some points. So basically it just cost me shipping for these two kits, so I feel like it wasn't really breaking my no-buy. But I did anyways. It was the, what was it called? All for Love and Love for All. And I have a lot of like, here's where it rationalized in my head. I decided that the All for Love one could fit in my theme of, let's say, Beatles-esque type of diamond paintings I have. Like I have the rainbow heart hands from DP Sparklers. I have one that says all you need is love. I have the Let It Be gnome. I have just the Beatles diamond painting that I have put away. Well, it's not away, it's behind me, unfinished, because I was mad about the quality of the symbols, and the drills were just trash, and I needed a break from it. I was contemplating bringing it out after this one, but I'm not sure. I have so many. Like I feel like every time I get a kit in, I push it to the front. Like I have to do it right away. Like when I got this one in, I was like, I need to do this right away. I need to see what the mystery is. I need to know. So far, I have seen no spoilers on this one, which is really good. But I thought I wanted to try and buy the Christmas mystery kit on a D-stash, and I definitely don't. I definitely know for sure I do not need it. It is not for me. Okay, where is... I just seen a group of 3 down arrows, and now I can't find it. Take one off, and we'll do the 2s then. Till I find it again. I'm like this with any Josephine Wall kit. They are super confetti. And originally, like before Diamond Art Club discontinued Josephine Wall because of whatever licensing issues that went on, I had contemplated buying all of the Zodiac kits for my family, and that would be 4 different ones. Alex is Scorpio? Is he a Scorpio? My goodness, I don't even know. I'm a Sagittarius. Sorry, I'm trying to turn on my computer, so I might nudge you guys a little bit. It's gonna be so difficult. Where is the keyboard? Help if I could find that, right? Okay. So I'm Sagittarius. My husband is Capricorn. I think Alex might be a Libra. Is it Libra? I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, the point is, I have Sagittarius. I bought it on my birthday last year. I think last year, yeah. And it was kind of like a gift to me, like, hey, it's my star sign, so I'm gonna buy it. And then when I've never worked on any Josephine Wall. I do know that they're crazy confetti heavy, but I didn't think I really knew crazy confetti heavy until I started this one, and I'm just like, oh man, like I don't know if it's worse with just the white background and black symbol. I know I keep bringing that up, but it's really messing with me because it's just so much confetti, and I think if I could see the colors, I would be like, okay, that section is hugely confetti. I don't know if my brain doesn't want to register that there's a ton of confetti until I start. I'll do like 4 symbols and I'll be like, oh, now I have to move to this color, and yeah, it's just a whole thing. Okay, my whole computer just froze, so that's not great. Okay, what are you doing? I'm just gonna leave it alone. It's just gonna do its own thing for now. Oh, I'm wearing my Zox bracelets. I thought it was appropriate for the hockey team. This one is Smile. I don't know where it says it on here somewhere. It says it, I swear. There it is. It's on the other side. Okay, I'd just seen it. There it is. This one says Smile. And I bought this one because it gave me like the Joe Boxer 90s theme vibes. So, and then this one I thought was super appropriate because it says, I don't know if you guys can really see it. Maybe if I, come on, focus camera. My camera's like, no, I don't want to focus on it. There. It says be kind on it, and I really like this one. I think it's super pretty. And now I have to refocus you. There you go. Okay, so I'm gonna chat on for about 5 more minutes, and then I think I'm gonna let you guys go. Try and get this uploaded to my computer and processed and maybe uploaded for tomorrow. But yeah, no promises. I am gonna try, now that hockey's kind of slowed down, I am gonna try and stick back to that recording on Friday, getting it up on the weekend or Monday. Because I feel like that is, if, you know, I can work with that kind of schedule. And then like unboxings will just be whenever I have them to unbox, which I do have a couple kits that I haven't unboxed on my channel that I will have to put up. Why is this just frozen? It's literally frozen on Bev B's Diamond Painting YouTube channel. which I love Bev. I don't get me wrong. I just started, like, not just started. I'm actually quite far into her channel, watching it, but I I don't know why it's just frozen. Maybe Bev hacked my computer. I don't know. I'm gonna get another drink, guys. I'm not getting a lot of diamond painting done. I noticed this one. I've actually upgraded my multi-placer. I'm now up to a 7-placer, so that's exciting. I have never used anything higher than a 4. Like, and even going to a 4 was like scary, because I used to just be like a 3 multi-placer was like crazy enough for me. I was like, no, this is good, like this is fine. Now to do 7, that's insane. I think it's crazy. My husband doesn't get it. He's like, okay, like that's great for you. I was like, it is a big deal. Like, you don't even understand. You don't understand the big dealness of this. Oh my god, my whole hand. All of this is down arrows up there. I'm just wondering if I should switch out to the check mark and try and get like, no, see, and that's my problem too. I like to end nicely, if that makes sense. Like, I don't like to have a messy thing, and once I start a section, it will really bother me when the paper doesn't stick. Oh, that's my finger stuck to it. And I know that's a minor thing, but it really does. It really agitates me. Like, I will seriously think about it when I'm like laying in bed. I'm like, all right, tomorrow morning I gotta get up before kids get up and like work a little bit on that, try and get some of that section completed so like the paper will stick properly. It's so hard. I hope to have this more completed by next time you guys see me, at least like for sure this section, but like I can't make any promises. My diamond painting schedule, like I don't even have a time. There are some nights I come home from work and I'm just so tired that I just crash. I'll like look at my desk and I'll be like, no, I am definitely not going to sit up there, or I'm just super sore from work. I stuck that right in the glue again. Guys, don't let me do that. Like tonight, I'm yawning already. Oh my god, it's because we lost an hour. Maybe I'm gonna be so messed up for like 3 days about this. And then my body will be like, get over it. It's daylight savings time. Figure it out. Which also causes a problem for me because my daughter, like, we switched her bedtime to 7:30. Oops. I don't know why I was pushing those down so far. Because she was staying up a bit too late for a toddler. Like, we were just kind of like, oh, okay, like, we'll start the bedtime routine at 8 o'clock. And my daughter has a very strict routine. She does not like to change from it. It is what it is. We are dealing with it. It's fine. She gets very upset when her routine is messed up. So we have a strict routine, while not realizing that by the time we're done the routine and like I still hold her to sleep, I don't care if you think that's spoiling her. It's what she likes. It's what I like. It gives us time to wind down at night. It's, it works. It's what works. And I'm home and I can do it. So I'm home at night. I mean, like by bedtime, the store's usually closed. So, yeah, so we get her routine going. Lost my train of thought there. And not realizing that, like, by the time we get like there, it's like 8:30, quarter to 9, like, you know what I mean? If we're doing a bath, it's just too long. Like, it needed to be changed. So I told my husband, I said, okay, no, we have to move this up earlier. We have to start at like 7 so that we're in her room by like 7:20, 7:30-ish. Well, now it's still kind of light out. So she is like laying on me and she's like, I know, go to bed. And I was like, no, honey, yeah, it's late. It's still bedtime. I said, but the time has changed, so now I said it's going to be a little bit light in your window for a little bit, and then it'll get dark. And then she's like, I know, go to bed. And I was like, oh, Addison, sweetie. Like, she has the sweetest little voice. And she just had her 3rd birthday on March 10th. That was exciting. It was a lot. It was a lot of emotions. It was a lot of busyness and getting ready. We took her to Sky Zone Trampoline Park. I know I'm rambling past the 5 minutes now, but maybe I'll go another 10. We took her to a place near me called Sky Zone. It's like a trampoline park. I don't know. Like, I was so worried. Like, I'm sorry. I'm just studying to see if there's any more down arrows. I think I got them all, but I know for sure I didn't get them all because every time I change my color, I'll find one. It's fine. I'm going to start working on stuff down here because I want to stop sticking my tray in the glue. Okay. What would be the best color to work on down there? What do you think? I think the little squiggly line thing. Do you also agree? I'm just talking to myself now. It's okay. Anyways, we went to the trampoline park and I was like telling my husband, I was like, do you think like she's going to like it? Like, do you think it'll be okay? And he's like, yeah, like she has a trampoline in my living room. Like, not a full-size one, but like a pretty decent size. Like, to say she's a bit spoiled is an understatement. But it is what it is. She's a good kid. She just has a temper and she has routine. Like I said, if her routine is messed up, she gets very upset. If there's too many people around her, it overwhelms her. And a lot of that I feel is to do with pandemic and being in the house for so long that, like, you know, it's nice. We're practicing now going to hockey and like we'll be in the truck and she'll be like, hold hands, and I go, yes honey, when we get there we're gonna hold hands and we're gonna walk, because she's been in a stroller always. Anywhere we went, like, she would be in the stroller or in the shopping cart, like at the grocery store. She's never been really out. So we're getting her used to it slowly. I'm hoping they open more stuff around here for the little ones to do. Oh, I really think I have to sneeze. I'm going to have a mighty sneeze when I get off of here. I hope they open up some more stuff for the little ones to do, and she can get used to, like, little kids too. Like, not just me and her brother and her dad. But yeah, she loved the trampoline park. She was even like talking, like she was running up to this one little boy and she's like, hi. And he was like looking at me and like looking terrified. And I was like, I don't know, just say hi to her. She's not going to leave you alone. Like, just say hi. Like, and he must have the same thing where like his dad was like, oh, like he's never seen this many people either. And I was like, okay. I was like, yeah, no, her too. Like, she's really excited to see somebody her size. Which is an understatement because she is huge for a 3-year-old. She met the other little girl. The boy on Alex's team has a little sister who's 4. And I didn't know she was 4. And the dad was like, oh, like, do you want to go say hi to this little girl? Because Addison, of course, was being insane in the arena and was like jumping around and like having a dance party. Which is fine. That's what you want to do. Live your life. I encourage my kids to do whatever they want to do. And so she's having a dance party. He's like, oh, like, do you want to go say hi? I just seen 2 more. And the little girl was like looking at Addison like, no way. Like, that kid's nuts. So Addison came over and was like stomping her feet in front of this little girl to show her that her Frozen shoes lit up. And the little girl was like, yeah, okay, like, whatever. And then the dad was like, oh, like, how old is she? Like, talking about Addison. And I was like, oh, like, she's 2, but she's turning 3 really soon. Like, this was before her birthday. And he's like, oh, like, really? And I was like, yeah. He's like, she's big. And I was like, that's rude. No, I didn't say that. I was like, oh yeah. I said, she's really tall. He's like, yeah, like, she's tall for her age. He's like, she's 4. And I was like, oh, like, you come up to Addison's hips. I was like, oh my. So it was just funny. I've always known that Addison's been really tall. Nobody wanted to tell me that all of this was a symbol I just put away. It's fine. I'll be mad about it later when I blame it on like the super confetti, but it's just all the singles or double symbols that I missed. Yeah. Because that's the thing. Should I do the squiggly? Because then it'll give me like a cushion. Ooh, I just punched you guys. Sorry. Sorry for the whiplash there. Even when she was little and we took her to the doctor and he's like, you know, she's in like the 80 to 90 percentile for height. And I'm like, great. I said, is that something like, is it good, bad? What, why are you telling me? Like, and he's like, oh no, I just, you know, she's really tall. And I was like, okay. So yeah, she's in like 6T clothes right now. Because she's never fit in anything like her age group wise when they do like the toddler T and all that. No, that's not a thing for Addison. Alright guys, I think I'm going to end it here. I've chatted to you long enough. I'm going to keep working on this kit. I just want it to be over. I am going to go back on my no-buy that I've broken twice now. There's something on this and I don't like it. Is that on the other side? Okay, no. I'm going to go back on my no-buy. I'm going to try and stick to it as best I can. It's just so hard. Like, the Harry Potter ones are very difficult to like be like, no. And like limited edition ones, there's a Spangler that I'm like, oh, I really want it because it's limited edition now, and it's like they're like, oh, if you don't get this, like they know how to play on you, right? They figured it out. Diamond Art Club was like, you know what? We are gonna mark some of these limited edition, so people like are gonna freak out that they can't get them, and they were right. So that's it for me. I will talk to you. Oh, sorry. If you like this video, please hit like and subscribe. It will greatly help my channel. If you made it this far in the video, let's see. I'm going to do the emoji thing that I stole from all the other creators. I didn't really steal because I've seen everybody doing it. Leave me a rainbow emoji if you can find it. If you can't find it, just leave a happy face. Alright guys, I'll talk to you again next week. I hope you all have a great week. Bye!